Ooh! Man, that notebook is not being took, huh? Because we him, baby. Oh, right in the Adam's apple. I don't know about that one. Either we're doing hammer curls or jerking off a ghost. I don't know which. That's where the friendly ghost just got his world rocked. Lord of Mysteries, you had my interest after the first 2 episodes. Now you have my undivided attention with episode 3. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, share, support, subscribe if you're new around here, stay up to date on everything. Of course, Patreon is where those full live reactions and exclusives live. So, there's a lot of good looking anime out there, and there will continue to be a lot of good looking anime. But the thing is the anime industry has gotten so big that there's just not enough animators to go around, and a lot of shows look very basic because of it. And with the rise of like Danhua, and more Chinese animation being licensed by big distributors like Crunchyroll, I genuinely think, you know, the bigwigs, the CEOs of production committees over in Japan should be genuinely concerned, because while it's not going to happen immediately, in the next decade, I will not be shocked in the slightest if either Danhua overtakes anime to a degree, because of just how freaking good all their shit looks, or it's a pretty 50-50 split. I think the domination of the animation field in the Asian countries is going to be seeping away. Because, here's the thing, even though I don't watch a lot of Danhua, even the stuff I don't watch, I look at and I say, why did they make a fight look that good? Like, the story seems pretty shit, but like, the thing with anime is a lot of stuff like, you're like, hey, it's a simpler show, we don't really care, like, we've grown accustomed. But, like, China's out here just being like, nah, man, we couldn't give you better than movie quality even for the shitty shows. So then Lord of Mystery comes in, and I'm hearing from people saying, oh yeah, the director or whatever said that episodes 1 and 2 are the weakest produced. What do you mean it's the weakest produced? Like, no, like, you're bullshitting me. No, I think that's facts, actually. Because somehow episode 3 came in, and not saying like it makes the first 2 episodes look bad, but you can definitely tell that that wasn't a false statement. Most shows would have done like a 2-minute fight with that big bastard. And I don't know how long it was, but it went on for a hot minute. And when it was all said and done, you would have been satisfied leaving it there. Oh, don't worry, now we're gonna fight the clown. I swear to God, that was like a 15-minute fight. The background details, the character design, everything from top to bottom just feels like it's oozing with quality. And if this is the future of animation coming out of good old China, Japan, you might want to do a little more attention to detail. Because while people like me won't really care as much if it's not this good, your casual audience will, and that casual audience is going to swoop to the shiniest thing, and goddamn right now that's Lord of Mysteries. I will say though, because I heard that it was said that, hey, like, the first couple episodes is going to be the fastest paced stuff. Okay? You want to get past some of the slower stuff, just really get into the meat and potatoes, I get that. So I walked in saying, let's see, are they going to make it as fast paced? And to be honest, it did feel more structured. Now, does it help that it was like a 15-minute fight in this episode? Sure. But I also felt like as they were talking about things, I didn't feel quite as lost. Now, granted, I still got a lot to learn in this world. I'm not going to say, like, I understand top to bottom. But I'm starting to be a little more familiar with terms and stuff and, you know, moving on to the next ranking or whatever the hell they called that thing, I forget. The idea of a man coming from a world seemingly similar to ours, and now taking over this guy Klein's body, living his life for him, all things considered, and moving on and doing his things. I think what really helped is I felt like he felt a little more personal in this episode. Like, he was dropping some funny lines. He was talking about what makes things cringing. I'm sure there's going to be someone upset over that, being like, oh, it's too modern, localization, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, I found it very humorous. And it's very fun seeing the characters, because for them, for the most part, Klein's just some random newbie, right? Like, they don't have a lot of faith in this kid. And that kid ended up going up against someone and winning that was far superior. Like, numerically, they were outmatched, and as everyone else was frozen, he blasted him. Like, the idea of damage transfer was so cool, because you see him get shot in the chest at one point, and he moves it to, like, his arm or whatever, and I'm like, that's just so sick. So how would you defeat someone? Well, you give them such nasty damage that they have to focus on healing that, and then as they're doing that, you shoot him in another spot. So he shot him right in the Adam's apple, and as he's like, oh shit, he then got shot in the head. Brilliant. The end of the episode, though, when we go and talk, I was already like, okay, this is giving me a little ominous vibes. He's, you know, we didn't need the sun to seep away and just his face to be in the shadows like that, but that was enough. And then after we leave, a giant skeleton gets summoned. Now, does that mean he's possessed? You got my undivided attention, as I'm saying. So, like, I'm having fun. And I think what's really going to help this show keep a lot of people focused is I guarantee you half of the people at least who watch this show for probably the entire first season will have very little or no idea what's going on. Because that's just how it's gonna be. But they gonna have fun as hell because this shit's action-packed. But at the same time, it's not like it's just one of those shows that is just for the animation. It is clearly telling a big mystery. It's called The Lord of Mysteries. So I think it's going to be really fun to see where this goes, because if I'm not mistaken, they got a lot of seasons of this in production, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I remember reading, but I could be mistaken. I could be thinking of a different show, but I swear to God, they got like 4 seasons of this currently being made. I don't know. Either way, much better than the first 2. And I thought the first 2 were very interesting, but it was like, man, what are we watching here? Like, they're throwing a lot at me. And I really, yeah, I do feel like the first 2 episodes were just to get the intro out of the way. Hey, yeah, you're going to be confused as hell. Don't worry about it, though. Shit will make more sense as you get deeper in the season. We just need to get to a certain point. And now that we're at that certain point, while yes, would I have preferred to maybe understand certain things a little more slow burn, like especially a character adjusting to a new person's life? Sure. But seeing the end result of episode 3, I'm a pretty happy camper all in all. Definitely thought it was funny when they were doing the Casper jerk off as the puppet was marching towards them. That thing had a couple good jump scares, I ain't gonna lie though. Every time it popped up at Klein, it just had the horror face. I was like, Jesus Christ. You're a better man than me for not kicking that thing right then and there. But I had a lot of fun. I mean, I think a lot of people are just, you know, for monkey brain purposes, gonna enjoy it for the fancy colors and cool movement, which, hey, I don't even blame you, to be honest. But I think most of us who are anime only are still going to be madly confused, but feel like we're at least getting a little more settled the more episodes we watch. And I'm really excited to learn more about the mystery in this world, and it's absolutely beautiful. And anime industry, be concerned, because while people like me are still going to enjoy the more basic bitch-looking shows, your casual watchers are going to see shit like this coming out of China, and they're going to start flocking to that. You let me know your thoughts down below on episode 3. What did you think? Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, ring that bell, and like I mentioned, Patreon, full live reactions and other exclusives, like, hey, I give a video shout out to all of my patrons. So today we got Korea, D, the RPG goes, Doro, Crystal Cat, Cray Catlad 88, My Jets Revis, Kieran Wingfield, Goron 201, and we also have Mary Lou. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care. You know, have a good one.